Welcome to Season 1 of Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our ragtag team from Oxley follows the trail left in the wake of the cult of Onyx as they attempt to save their village, and perhaps the world, from impending doom. Starring Joshua Jackson, Kelly Caudille, Rico Suarez, and John Kennedy. With me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the Game Master. Fantastic adventures await you just beyond this music.
My apologies. Can I try again? But will you give me 5 minutes to study?
Yes.
Stop it.
We are a Marine.
Yes.
All right, need the time.
Yes. At probably 10 minutes.
Horrible.
Oh, come on.
To watch like a giant monster's going to attack us just in the middle of recording, and he's going to save us. And then after he's done saving us from the giant monster, we're still going to be like, "Wow, we're so glad you saved our lives." I mean, if you weren't a Marine, you would have done it in twice the time. And then he'll turn that aggression on us. And
The Punisher killed us.
Exactly what's going to happen.
It's very true.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with Kelly.
Hello.
Joshua.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Jason.
Whittingham,
And John.
hello
Well, how are you?
to all my fans out in Whittingham.
Y'all people
In
need,
the falsetto.
need Christmas.
A little vibrato there. I liked that. That was
Started out
appreciate
great,
it.
guys,
I
and then we
worked
just
real
lost all the all the listeners within 5 seconds. I
Negative
don't
one
know.
listeners, huh?
Oh, no, they're joining in with our Whittinghams, trust me.
Hashtag Whittingham.
Yeah, how do you say Whittingham in French?
Whittingham!
In French.
You say
La Ham.
Le Whittingham.
La Whittingham.
La Whittingham.
Yeah.
Whittingham. All right. So you guys are all at the your state. You wake up the next morning in the Mages Guild, and you were ready to. You can shake that at me all you want. Shake it, baby.
That's character sheet.
You guys wake up in the inn. That's remember we had the concentric circles of the city, and it got older and older and older towards the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had taken to an inn right on the outermost ring. Some new. They'd let you through the gate. They asked you to check some weaponry. Remember, I said no weapons.
Yep.
And,
Oh, yeah. Did I get to keep my shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
Did we check our weapons?
Did we check our weapons?
No.
I don't think.
Oh no.
I don't think we did.
No, that's no.
Because I do believe you bribed someone in order to not check your weapons.
I think so.
I think one of us talked to the guard and just letting us keep the weapons.
It was either Rico or myself, I thought.
Oh, because we pulled we work for the king.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we finally got that lie to work.
Yeah, it was very
Wasn't
good.
my
It was
well,
like,
too.
shut up, don't ruin it. Yeah, there was a lot of that going on. Mm-hmm. It was very, very good. So you've gone off one of the, not the main route, toward one of the main spokes. Gone over, you got a room for, an evening. You come back down, and the master of the inn, or the guy behind the counter, is like, good morning, how are you?
Oh, we're doing great.
Wonderful. It'll be a silver for each of you for last night, and a silver for tomorrow night. We do every other night.
Are we going to be here 2 days?
Yeah, I think we'll be here for a few.
Well, the public ceremony isn't for 2 weeks, but we're trying to get a private entrance with the king. So I don't know how long we're going to be here.
Yeah.
Let's pay for today and tomorrow.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I bought 2 silver for me.
I don't have any money.
Yeah, you do. I got some good stuff. I got 30-some silver. Yeah, I'll pay for me and for Sparrow.
Okay.
I'm at the Wizards
You're
Guild.
at the Wizards Guild. You wake up in the morning, and they're like, "We would like you to translate 2 scrolls as a cost of being here for the week."
Yeah.
So they set you off to that task. Roll me a d20 twice.
Man, we got to actually pay Cold Hard Cash. He's got to read.
Right.
Re-add. What the hell?
4.
Nerd.
Okay.
Not even that good of a nerd.
13.
All right. On the first scroll, they're like, yeah, there were several errors in both transcription and translation. So we're going to need you to do 2 more scrolls.
Okay.
Give me 2 more rolls.
9.
Uh-huh.
10.
Alrighty. You're there for another couple of hours, and you produce 2 more scrolls, and they look at them, and they go, okay, those will be great. Thanks. Now you're free to go out in the city. Your room and board is taken care of for the week. Should you need anything, please let us know. If instead you would like to have a room at one of the inns, you can go to this one, this one, and this one, then name 3 of them off real quick, and they will charge their rooms against the Mages Guild. We have accounts with all of them.
Oh, fantastic.
Wonderful.
All right. So I'm going to head over to the inn where they were staying.
Alrighty. He wanders in.
Do they have a breakfast option here?
Yes, but that's an extra silver a day.
Oh, man. No, I'm just going to eat on the street.
Okay. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I'd be like street vendors. Probably got better food.
Street meat.
Is there a park?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, I have to go to the park.
Do you want us to go with you, or
You can, but we can stop along the way and eat. But I have to. It's too much. I have to go to the park.
okay?
Yeah, I said we need a breakfast. I really don't feel like squirrel today.
Dude, we can eat on the way.
Okay.
But park. Let's go park.
Do you want to put our stuff in the room before we go, or
No.
no?
All right. Well, are we going to the King right after this? We should probably dress in like our finest, which for me would be my finest coarse wool shirt.
Radish, I think our finest is on our body right now, which I don't know what that means for us, but that's
I have a new pair of breeches, sir.
breeches. Yes.
They cost me 3 whole silver.
Ooh.
They don't fit. I just
They're not from the Ludenfeld Weaver, are they? We hate that guy.
That's
Okay.
But he makes such good stuff.
all right. Let's go to the park. So,
Okay, how are you getting to the park?
gonna walk
Walk where?
to the park
Where is that?
Well,
in the city.
I figure I'll have a look around, and then if there's a street vendor near where we're staying,
Or just ask the innkeep.
Well, see.
I like wandering around.
Where's the nearest park?
Hubward, 2 streets. Rimward, 1 street. 2 blocks straight in.
Okay. Does anybody else know how to decipher those directions?
I think I do. Just rimward, left or starboard or port.
He goes, what are you talking about?
You said rimward.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Rimward, deeper in the city, farther out of the city.
What?
Just point.
Where are you from?
Whitney.
Oxley.
He's so confused. It's like, what is wrong with you?
You don't know. Okay, have you ever seen a wheel?
Yeah, that's why I was asking you.
Like a wagon wheel?
Yeah, hubward. I assume that meant the center, right?
Oh no!
Hub versus the rim of the wheel and the hub of the wheel?
Yeah, but however, going towards the rim, it means which direction towards the rim.
Toward the rim.
Which is the outward.
I know, but outward, left, outward. There's literally 360 directions that we could go towards the rim.
There's only
No.
one.
North, south, east, and west. You're off, Radish. So where are we going, man?
So you're new to the city, right?
Yes, we're new to the
I
city.
can get you a map for a silver.
He saw you coming. Just saying.
Okay, rimward. How many rimward? Tell me the directions again. Say them slower.
For a copper.
Why doesn't somebody else talk to this man while I go outside?
You know what? You know what? Radish joins Sparrow.
Hey,
Because
hey,
Wow, Radish.
they're literally 360 degrees towards rimward.
hey! You seem like a nice guy. We're going to be here for a week or so. Cut us a break, please. Just give us the map, and you know what? We'll keep paying you all week. Charisma. I'm going to try to use that.
And give me a roll.
There we go. All right.
16 with whatever charisma gives me.
Well, you guys are going to be here all week, and there'll probably be other opportunities to, you get room and board. You
Stiff
probably
me
eat
and
a
all
couple.
that.
No, we wouldn't want to do that. Here you go. you
Okay.
know.
Thank you.
And
Well,
it's not the best map, but it's
It's like we have the map, except it doesn't show anywhere where we want to go. It's like, yeah, just the inner part of the city.
No, it's not the inner part of the city. It's mostly the outer 2 layers.
Okay.
Most of the inner city is just like inner city stuff, Senate. There is a park. If you go out and you go toward the rim directly for 2 blocks,
Yeah.
and then you'll notice that it seems to be that the traffic pattern on the map is always clockwise.
Okay.
So when you go out and you go 2 blocks that way, 1 block hubward, 2 blocks that way, and 1 block hubward, there's a park on
Okay.
the map.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And it seems that it was a given. Like, he was like, well, everything's clockwise. All the directions are clockwise. Duh.
He's like, what's wrong with you?
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
All right, so I'll go outside.
Yeah, onward and upward, I guess.
All right, so what I'm getting here looking at this map is that we need to go further into the city to get to this park. But unfortunately, the further we go into the city, the more magical the city is.
More magical. What are you talking about?
Well, there's magic. I mean, the understanding is that the further we go in, there's some force here in this city.
Okay.
Will
It's
that
like some
interfere
kinda-
with Sparrow?
Just need to go to a park.
All right, well, fine. Magic. I like magic.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to get like naked and like do cartwheels or anything, do
No.
you?
No.
Would it upset you if I did?
No.
Well, how am I going to center myself?
Yeah.
I said no. It would not upset me.
Oh,
o-
okay.
It's only fair.
I mean, come on.
Well, fair to Midland.
Right.
Should
Okay.
we leave
so
SJP behind, or should we bring her with us?
No, she's probably stabled or whatnot.
Yeah, she's stabled next to the side of the inn. She's there. She's had some oats.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take her there. She'll shit everywhere. I don't want to
Yeah.
do that.
Sounds
she
good.
will.
Let's do it. To the
All
park we go.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
Are there
2
any,
streets or clockwise,
Uh-huh.
1 over, 2 up, another 1 over.
Correct.
That's right.
Let's-
And boom, it's the park.
Let's go.
Okay. 2 blocks Hubbard. Give me a roll. Everybody roll me a D20.
9.
13.
16?
8.
Okay. Then you go 1 rimward. Everybody give me a roll.
16.
6.
10.
16.
Okay. Then you go 2 more rimward. Give me a roll.
20.
Dun, 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 dun.
10.
10.
20.
Okay. You see somebody heading towards Radish's coin purse. Like, you see this, like, dude's like, la, la, la. And you step in, and he's like, oh, hey, how you? Just adjusting my belt. And he keeps walking.
Okay.
And he's like, okay.
Yeah. Radish, watch yourself, man.
Why?
Because he was going to try to take your jiggly bits.
What?
That's what it looked like.
He was trying to grab me
I check for my money.
by the sack?
It's there.
Evidently.
No. Hey, buddy.
hey, just let it go, man.
Let it
We're
go.
And the
strangers
guy
here.
stops. He's like, what?
I'm on to you. You keep your hands to yourself.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
No putting your hands on my sack. I've got nothing against that. Like, come on. I've got a cousin. Love him to death. But you, that is not cool. Not cool, man.
Radish,
Stop
Radish.
touching sacks in public. Okay?
and he holds up a square, kind of a tattered square of fabric, and it looks to be almost like a maroon octagon with a red dot in the middle of it. And he's like, "Hey, man, I don't need any trouble.
That is exquisite.
I'm gonna."
Can we get like a lore roll or something
Yes,
like
listen.
that?
Does anybody have lore?
I have ancient history.
Cult?
No idea.
I have folklore.
Wait, the mage
You
doesn't
do.
have
And
a cult?
history.
Damn it.
You do. Give me a roll, John, and Jason. Give me a roll as well on a d20.
Oh, that was going to be a good roll, and then it rolled over.
Oh, I hate
6.
that. 6. All right.
12.
12. All right. I'll give it to you on a 6. I'll give it to you on a 6 and a 12 for your respective, because you're a member of the Mages Guild and you have enough folklore that you're like, both of you kind of come to the, that's the Thieves Guild like mark. Like, this guy's like a professional, I don't know, sack grabber. Your sack full of coins. He's a professional sack grabber, and that's kind of like his job, and he kind of crumples the piece up and turns around and starts walking away.
There we go.
Oh, that was
So I check my sack and make sure everything's there.
crap. I should have just let him grab my sack.
What are you What are you talking about?
I should have let him grab my sack. That was a professional member of the Thieves Guild.
So why would you give him money? I'd still chop his head off. I don't care if he's a freaking AAA member.
Hey.
Whatever.
No, it wasn't
Hey.
that. It was the fact that I made fun of him in public.
Wait, so you said a cross word to him in public, but he tried to take your money, so you're the bad guy? Man, we need to work on
There's
your
a very
self-esteem.
strict guild system in the city.
Are you making this up?
No.
Radish, you make this stuff up a
How
lot.
far are we
No,
from the
they've
park?
literally got a guild for almost everything here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm just moving towards the
They have a
park.
guild for holy men. They have a guild for thieves. They have a guild for the people who feed stray dogs.
Radish, you're making stuff up. We have to go to the
No,
park.
I'm not making it up.
Radish, we're going to the park.
Are there have there been any food vendors?
Fun fact, they've even got a guy who's a wallet inspector.
Oh, yeah.
He's not actually a wallet inspector. He's a thief. But he's licensed to be a fake wallet inspector.
Well, I'm going to buy
You're
a
an
couple
idiot.
figs and maybe some meat on a stick.
All righty. What do
From
you,
a vendor.
okay. Since you just proclaimed you didn't have any money,
I know, right?
how you gonna?
I have money.
How you gonna pay for those? Oh, okay.
You lied.
I did.
All righty. 2 copper.
Okay.
And he
I
gives
get
you
enough for me and him.
Oh, okay. Then that's 3 copper.
Okay.
He gives you a couple meat on a stick and a handful of figs.
Thanks.
Thank you, bro.
I find someone selling like fish pies or mincemeat pies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
good
they're
too.
so good.
They're so good.
2 copper gets you a big old mincemeat pie. And you're like, oh, that's delicious.
I pay it.
Yes, very nice.
I'm solid. Hey, it's,
He's like,
hey, it's
"Hey."
a Wizards Guild.
I ate it.
moving
I ate
on.
before
He
I
ate
left.
literal
We're good.
magic.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Lucky Charms.
Sparrow keeps moving. You round the corner, and there's this
Across the
park.
country.
The park is perhaps a city block, maybe a little wider. It's shaded on one side with pines, and the other side has leafy trees, but it blocks out the light very well.
Deciduous.
Deciduous, that's the word I was looking for, deciduous. And they're waiting. It's almost as though, I mean, the sun's coming up. It's morning time, and the sun is high enough over the other buildings in the city that there's light coming into the park, but the park seems very, very, not dark. Dark's not the right word. Sheltered.
Excellent.
Shelter.
I walk right in.
Okay.
I walk in behind him.
Is there a pool or anything or a pond or anything in
Yeah,
the
there's
park?
a little pool like halfway through the right-hand corner. Yeah, ish.
I go park it by the pool and eat my food.
Okay.
I'm meanwhile talking Titus's ear off. I'm like, no, there's even a groundskeeper guild here.
Guys, I need
No,
about...
no, Radish, you're out of your element.
No,
Guys.
there is.
No, come on.
Guys.
I walked to the park.
If
What?
you guys could just move away, I need like an hour to myself.
Oh, I see how it is.
I gotta.
What do you do? Don't
Devotions, dude.
Don't piss
I
in the
gotta do my
pool, man.
devotions.
Fine.
All right.
Did you bring a ball?
Ball? No, I don't have a ball.
You don't have a ball?
I brought a horse, but it's at the inn.
Huh? You didn't even bring like your own sack filled with like little pellets and
Did you bring a book?
nerd.
Nerds. Where the hell is that book? Do you still have the
That's
book?
a damn good question.
Get it back.
Better not take my book.
He still has your book.
Yeah, he
Book
does.
is yours.
No, I mean Sparrow's got the book. I just
Power could be yours.
starts killing my head if I read for more than like an hour a day.
Just take 2 Advil and then read the book.
What? Why are you whispering, Radish? Stop it.
I'm
You're,
not-
mu-
it's
you're
not
much
radish.
better when you read the book. You're a lot more fun.
You're way cooler and you'll pick up more women.
You're funny. What, Scott? What else is around the park? Anything else, or just
We'd be the worst devils that have said some shoulder.
yes?
The park itself, rolling hills. There is it looks at one point as though the pool were deep enough that runoff would go around the back of the park. You'll notice that there are no exits, like the side streets that go down end. So this is sort of in its own little U shape. The front, like the way in or out, is the backs of buildings are all that you see through 3 sides of this park, and it's gated up until the entrance where you came on the rimward side, not the hubward. So the farthest away from the hub is the only way in and out of the park.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sparrow, you don't care if we like go swim or whatever while you're doing whatever you're doing, right?
Whatever.
All right, I'm gonna go jump in the pond, cannonball.
Are you still wearing your armor?
No.
We're in the middle of this. He doesn't have armor. He's got a helmet.
Yeah, I have a helmet. He's true.
That just means he'll sink like head first.
Nah, it'll be cool. I'm gonna go swim. I want to go check out
Yep.
the pond or the pool.
Okay, so you do take off your helmet and the rest of that first, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Jason, roll me a d20.
$13.
13.
Okay. As Josh is stripping down to jump in to the pond, You feel power emanating from the path of water, the dried creek bed, I guess. It was, like I said, at one point the pool was deep enough that water would run off, but that's dried off. In that runoff, you feel power.
Hey, there's some mystical force here. You might want to back up a little bit.
Stop staring at my crotch, man. Get the hell away from me.
Okay, I want to roll investigation in the dried creek bed.
That's good stuff.
Okay.
9 to 11.
Okay. It feels you follow this source. Stimpy he strips down to his skivvies and goes and jumps into the pond. He's like, this is fun. And his noise falls away. Radish is still. Then there's a Scrivener's Guild and a Coopersmith Guild and
Poopsmith
and there's a toilet paper guild.
They call themselves fecaltarians.
See, there it is. And you're wandering away, and you kind of go around the bend, and you come to what looks to be either a dried or a desiccated or an old willow tree.
Okay.
It's gnarled little roots. The side of where the water would run along has
Gnarly.
little root stubs sticking out of it, and like the trail goes here.
Okay. I am going to put my hand on the opened area on the tree. I'm going to stick my hand on it, grab a hold of it.
Okay. You grab it.
Okay.
All right.
Investigate the tree.
All right. It's a willow tree.
All right.
It's not alive anymore because there's no water.
Do I identify this willow tree as being the source of the power that I'm feeling?
No.
Okay.
It's like, okay, the tree is here, and then the mound is here, and there's the roots and all this stuff, and it's just sort of like
Gotcha.
this area.
Okay, so I want to look down into the hole where that mound is, because what it sounds like to me is this tree is like blown over. Or
Oh, no, it's standing straight
still
up.
there?
It just,
Okay.
the water had kind of carved out a path, so there's some
Okay.
exposed roots and stuff like that, but there's not really like a hole to go
Okay.
anywhere.
Well, I
there's
want to
not-
call out to my team members and let them know that there's a trail here.
I start following.
Go get it. All right, you're in the water. He's like, hey, there's a trail over here.
I'm swimming. I'll be there in a minute.
I left my sword back at the room. I have my shield with me.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so just clarifying that.
Yeah.
What do you find?
We got a trail here. I want to let's go down it. Let's see what we can find. I feel that there's something very magical here. There's something mystical. There's a power, whether good or bad, I don't know. However, I think it could be something that could help us, or it could be something that could potentially kill us.
It's really just the
Should
polar
we,
opposites.
Should we
don't
get Titus or just let him swim?
Let him swim.
Okay.
know. Yay!
All right. So, do you want me to go first? Do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
I'll go out there.
Defensively,
All
I
right,
follow.
Okay. He walks up. There's this mound, a hill. You can tell you're like in the creek bed where the creek obviously had kind of gone around this tree and washed out some of the dirt and by the sides of the roots, and some of the roots are sticking out. And now that the water's not there anymore, like the tree looks dried and like it has died. And he's like, and he kind of walks up to the tree and he grabs two of the roots and he sort of looks around and like that's all he does.
I'm going to pick up some of the water with my shield and then walk over and pour it on the roots.
Okay. All right, it makes some mud and some wet roots.
Yeah.
And it's sort of
Some nappy roots.
I want to go further down the trail.
okay.
Okay.
Roll me a d20.
18.
All right. Yeah, you get a good 6-8 steps down the trail, and you're a ways away, and it's the trail is dry. There's no.
Am I still feeling the power?
Yeah, back there.
Back there by the tree.
Yes.
All right, so Radish, it seems like that power, I'm not feeling it over here, but when I come over by you, there's something here.
At the tree.
Yeah, over here in the base. So I'm going to start digging into the ground.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, While he's digging, I'm just going to walk around the other side of the tree and just again put more water in the roots.
Okay. The other side of the tree is full of grass. I mean, it's like grassy and looks like a regular tree, and you just kind of dump some water.
And then I make sure water goes down the trunk and everything. So
Can I investigate this mound that you're talking about?
Yeah.
What's this mound?
You're kind of digging with your. What are you digging with? You got your hands. What else?
That's it. That's all I have.
Okay.
There's no shovel or anything.
You start.
I have a knife, if that would help.
Yeah, you're watering. It's all kind of cool. Everybody, give me a roll of a d20.
17.
7.
19.
I'm in dice bit.
19.
15.
Okay. You hear the storm, Sparrow and Titus. You hear the storm overhead. It sounds like rain clouds are coming in. You hear some thunder.
Oh, time to get out of the pool.
Okay.
Time to get out of the pool.
Yep.
Your sense of a 19 says, "Yeah, I don't want to be that. That's dumb."
Yep, get out.
So you get out real quick. Everything's kind of cool. He kind of pats himself down, and you've had enough time with your devotions.
Okay.
It's going to rain.
All right.
And it's going to rain hard.
Gonna get dressed up again.
Okay.
Okay. What are you guys doing as it's going to rain?
Hey, guys, we need to get out of here. It's going to pour, yo.
Oh, we could just get under the damn trees.
These two went off down the little trail.
Oh, well, let's...
Like, you look around and like...
Well, I guess we got to go find...
Stimpy's swimming, but the other two are nowhere to be seen.
I guess we got to go find...
Yeah, let's go get them real quick.
I'm going to help him dig after I've done watering the tree. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to start pouring, so let's go find them real quick.
Alrighty.
So I'm digging in the mound, and I'm yelling out as I see Sparrow and Titus walking up.
Yeah, those two are at the bottom of sort of, there's a mound, there's a tree, they're at the bottom of it doing stuff, and when these two come around the corner looking expectant. And they're like, "Hey,
What are you jackwagons doing?
Digging.
We're digging. There's something here. Sparrow, do you feel that? Do you feel the presence of some type of magic here?
Not a damn thing.
What are you talking about? Magic where? Like,
Right here where you're standing, Titus. Matter of fact, why don't you help us? Help us dig through this mound.
so there's a mound and a tree. Okay. Can I?
Yep.
I want to touch the tree. Do I feel anything?
tree."
Tree. Is it a dead tree?
Yeah.
It's a little wet.
Well, there's some mud on it because somebody poured water on it.
Can I concentrate and try to put life back in it?
Get out of my head.
You could.
No, I'm
Sure.
seriously. I was going to lay my hand up against it and bring the tree back to life.
That's effing teamwork, Sparrow. Put your hand on the tree.
All right, let's do this.
That's effing teamwork.
All right, give me a roll there, Mr. Jackson.
Little do you know, we found a tree pyre. It's going to drain it.
10.
Sparrow, give me a roll.
I got some multiplier.
9.
9. Okay.
That's a 19.
You both put your hand on it, kind of. Yeah.
get it?
Yeah,
You get it?
I get it. I hear it. You heard I laughed behind the mask. You get it too. You imagine that you had some Captain Morgan and
Oh, stop.
Tang. It's a drink of astronauts.
Yeah, well,
It's orange. Look at he's over there going,
no.
No, that's a negative.
It's a
No
fire
life
starter.
kind of go, but you both hear thunder, like, and then you remember, oh, yeah, that's right.
So nothing?
The weather.
Yeah, no, nothing.
No.
No? Nothing? I tried.
Yeah, guys, we got to get out of here. The weather's
right.
about to get bad.
Yeah, let's go back to the inn.
I'm telling you guys, there's something here because it's draining on me, or it's giving me some sort of power. I don't know what it is.
Well, what do you
But
mean?
there's
Was
something
it,
here.
what was it giving you?
We do one more dig?
Yep.
Like one more round of digging?
Okay. And you just kind of dig.
Dang it.
Dig. What'd you roll?
8, an 11.
Okay. You dig a little bit and you run into a spider nest pouch,
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
which is just little spiders, like a bunch of them come out,
Sure.
a couple hundred, and it's just like you spiders lay their eggs in this
Sure.
type of area.
Right.
It's not a
No.
All right. Drop
Okay.
fire.
Holy hell.
What?
You see him sit back and he's going to just lay waste to this.
What are you thinking?
Dropping fire. We need to figure out what this is. Are these really spiders, or is this something else?
Dude, we aren't from here. Don't do anything that will get us arrested.
While they're talking, one more digging. We're not digging. Come on.
You two, for the first time, hear thunder. You've heard the two of them mention it twice, but it didn't dawn on you. And you hear the thunder overhead, and you go, it's going to rain a lot, like right now.
Like right now? Oh, that's the best roll I've had all night.
Yeah, what was
12.
it?
I thought it was a 15. It's a 12.
Okay.
Still the
11.
best roll, though.
Still 11.
Okay. You guys are drinking. You guys are digging. Are you going to literally set the spiders on fire? They're not even like
Don't be scared.
attacking you. They're just sort of running.
There's trillions of them. You're
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to burn it out.
Okay. You realize you might set fire to the tree, which is perfectly fine. You're just
Right,
like,
sure.
fire.
Wait, no, we should set fire to the tree.
No?
No, that's probably a fine.
The side of the mound is on fire.
No!
We're feeling this. We're feeling this force. We're feeling this power. I'm trying to find
The fire
it.
blazes up and burns several of the spiders.
I get water from this with my shield and run back to pour on the fire.
Okay, you get water and you're like 3 steps back towards the tree and it's out. Like the fire goes, whoosh, and is out.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's.
I splash him with the water.
Wait. How did that go out so quick?
Did you do that?
No, I did not.
Did you do that?
It starts to rain.
One more round of digging.
Guys, can we go back to the
It
end?
starts to
It's
rain
pouring.
heavy.
A 2.
What is that? 12?
Hey. All right, guys. We're done playing
Yes,
in the
it's a
dirt.
12.
Let's go back to the inn.
Okay.
Okay, the water has begun to
Rise.
spill over the top of the pond and is just sort of trickling your direction.
Wait.
A little quicker.
From rain? It shouldn't happen that fast.
Flash
All right.
flood, man.
I am currently and presently under the assumption that one of you dumbasses has pissed something off, and I'm going back to the inn. Goodbye.
And he just like tracks up the. He's like, I gotta go. I'm out.
Wait, if we've been
Deuces,
if we,
bitches.
No, if we have been affected by something that's going to give us bad luck, we should totally be with Sparrow.
Gotta spread the love, right?
Sparrow, wait a minute. If we piss something off, we got to figure this out.
Speak for yourselves.
I mean, what? So what? I mean, spirit guy, whatever. Like, what the hell did we just do?
I don't know. I can't feel any magic here. I just like the fact that there's peaceful bits of nature here, and I can think, because in the city I really can't.
Also, he saw a bunny.
Let's see if we can put more life back in
Shut
that
up,
tree.
Radish.
You
Hey.
make it. You're like a third of the way back to the gate, and you feel the nature around you more acutely. Almost as though you're like, okay. Almost as though you had been napping when you were over by the tree. Like you can feel the flow of the grass and the pond and the animals and the trees now more than you could over there.
That's really interesting. So, there's almost like a natural magic null zone over by that tree.
Like, what do you mean? Like it's protected, or what do you mean?
No, it's like my magic is muted the closer I get to that tree.
Well, what sort of thing would mute your nature magic?
That, sir, is a damn good question.
We need to find it and kill it.
I don't know if we jumped to that.
What?
Just like you're different from me. Die.
We don't need to kill it.
Yeah, xenophobic. Yay. Yay.
So,
Hey, I'm going to put my hands back on the tree, and I'm going to try to put life in it one more time.
Give me a roll.
17.
Alrighty. You feel the force of your life slide off of your fingertips and touch the tree.
I hate you.
You feel it just slightly shiver.
with anticipation.
Say it. Patient.
Okay. So.
It feels good.
Okay.
One of the leaves falls.
I thought I was putting life into it, not taking it out.
Yeah. As the rain picks up and becomes even heavier, big sloppy drops. Just
Okay.
You're now about ankle deep in water.
Okay, we got to go.
Let's get out of here.
Well, at this time, I'd like to take the blade out and poke my finger and put my ruin on the tree.
But your rune of location.
Sure. I don't know if we decided what that ruin was.
Okay.
But we're marking things. That's what I'm doing to this tree.
All right. You mark the tree.
Okay.
Okay. You're cool. You heading back up? You're about halfway there. You feel much better now, Sparrow. You're attuned once more. Okay. Radish, you were like, it's time to go?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Everybody's heading towards the gate then?
Yeah, we'll come back and dig later.
Sure.
Yep.
When it's not raining.
Sounds good.
Okay. The rain has gotten really, torrentially heavy, lots of heavy. It doesn't seem to be as just poundingly bad the closer you get to the gate of the park. You're about to the gate when it's just like a regular rain.
That's weird.
By the time that you're all the way up to the gate. Sparrow, you feel much more in tune, but you also feel the pressure of the city as you're by the gate. You can really feel, pressure on the gate side, and then just sort of there is a nature. I mean, you know what I mean? It's that kind of ugh, I don't want to go back in there anymore. It's a city. I mean, and it's a city, not like the village is sort of
a city.
It's a city.
Yeah. I just kind of put my head up and trudge.
Yeah.
Ignore the city around me.
You don't feel the pull of that anymore once you get back to the gate. You're like, oh, okay. Like you would have had to have stumbled upon it. And you just kind of did, and you're like, okay, but you're like you reach out with your senses, and no, it's just a park. Okay. It
Did it rain?
takes a breath,
I mean, it takes a breath.
and you feel it on your life force.
Can I disconnect it?
Well, you haven't let it go yet.
I would let it go then. Whatever it is. Can I
The
get
roots that you're holding on to, you're pumping life into this tree.
All right. I'm pumping my life. So what I need is I need a victim. I mean, I need a sacrifice. All right.
You guys are like, okay, well, let's head back to the room, and
I'll disconnect.
yeah, you're going to do what?
Disconnect from it. Or
Okay.
try.
Do what? What do you mean by disconnect?
You said I was connected to it, and that's how it was it was taking of my life force.
Right. What do you do?
Well, physically take my hands off of the tree first.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
16.
Okay. They don't listen to you. You're like, I'm just going to open my hands. And you look at your hands, and they're both still holding roots. And you're like, like this. Hands open.
Geez.
Open the hands. Anytime my hands would like to open, and they're just holding on to the tree. And you begin to see
Guys.
little movement
Guys.
from your hand into the tree.
Guys.
Turn around, and we see him still at the tree.
Right.
No, he's over the hill on the other side of the mound.
You
where
guys walked away.
Yeah, you guys went up towards the
Titus?
front.
Hey!
No,
Come here!
You don't hear anything.
Titus!
Hey!
Anybody seen Titus?
Did he
Where's
walk
at?
ahead?
Y'all seen him?
Did he walk ahead?
He might have gone back to the hotel.
Yeah.
I think he said he was getting out of here.
Hold on, let me check back by the tree. Maybe he got confused and kept massaging it.
This thing wants to play that way? All right, I'm going to take life force back out, you sons.
I walk back slowly, just sort of nonchalantly, Titus!
Okay, the rain gets heavier as you walk in.
Shield over my head. Titus!
That's a good move.
Why don't
The
you pull up the
drops
hood
get
on your
thick
waterproof cloak?
I left it back in the room.
and heavy and on your shield. When you see him standing, still holding the roots, hasn't moved from when you last left. Eyes closed.
Guys!
Nothing.
Good to
Guys!
see Radish.
Come on, guys! Something's wrong with Titus!
So I'm going over there with Radish.
Hey, can I
want to
reverse
head
the
back
flow
that
of
way.
this?
He's now chest high in whatever that water is. It's coming off the pond.
Okay.
What was your question, Sparrow?
I'm headed back that way. If
Okay.
he's yelling.
I drop my shield next to the water, and then I'm going to get in the water next to him, and then I'm going to brace my legs against the tree, and arms around him. I'm going to push off the tree.
Okay, roll.
Or start chopping the tree.
I only have a knife.
Start chopping Jackson's arms.
Stop it. I can't regenerate.
18.
Okay. You pull one hand free, and you feel Jackson and the tree both shudder.
Titus.
I'm sorry, Titus and the tree both shudder.
It's
I reach
draining him of energy.
Hey, can I
I grab Titus's sword.
can I try to reverse the flow and start taking it?
Sure.
right.
You can start taking it like a man.
No,
Give it a roll.
I'll take the life force back. I'll take it. 14.
Titus, do you have a sword?
I have the big old axe on my back.
That's right. He does not have a
All right,
sword.
so I grab his big old axe on his
Okay.
back, and then
I left
chop
my
at
sword
the
back
arm.
at the room.
Alrighty. Sparrow, you come around the corner. Your wizard is pulling the axe off of Titus's back, lifting it over his head, and it looks like he might be wanting to cut his hand off. Or the tree.
Or both.
Just from your direction, you're like, huh. You know, if he misses, like Jackson's hand's just kind of, he's like, you know, if he misses, Titus's hand is out there. Sorry, I don't know why I'm like that. I keep thinking Captain Morgan.
Oh boy.
Why are we whispering? Yeah, Captain.
Well, at this distance, there's not a whole lot I can do if he goes to swing.
Okay.
Well, now with an attitude like that.
I know, right?
Right.
I was like, right? Whatever. Wait, hold on. That's a terrible noise. I'm sorry.
It truly is.
It really is.
I try to give one big pull before he makes axe chop.
Alrighty, roll to chop, roll to pull, roll to stop the life force.
Oh, God.
Chop is a 16.
So I didn't roll 1, and I want everybody to think of how great that is that I didn't roll 1. I want us all to go around the table and thank the beautiful maker of this fine world
Right.
that I only rolled a 2.
Very good, because I thought you were going to just push him into the axe blow, and he would take it to the face.
I pushed his head in.
Oh, this is for the best. Oh.
What'd you roll?
17.
And what'd you roll to chop
16.
him? 16? Okay. You roll, you pull life force, and you don't get all of your life force back, but you do manage to shift the tide,
Okay.
and your hand lets go. Right as you swing, and you see the swing come down, like your axe flashes in front of your face.
Whoa! What the? Gee. Jump back, of course. I can.
Here's your axe back. I found it. It was sitting right here in the water. I just wanted to pick it up for you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm in the water with you, and I help you get out.
We're like in Nam. Is it? It's up to like our nipples now? or-
Yeah.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I climb out, grab my shield.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to burn this tree down.
You
Are
know
we
what?
still against this?
Yeah. Well, in
mean-
the water, it's going to be difficult. We should just get the hell out.
Yeah, let's just go.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not raining up there at the top of the hill.
Oh, yeah, it is.
No,
Oh, is it? Okay.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, everywhere around the tree is just like
Oh, okay.
buckets of water.
We'll come back. Jesus.
all right, we leave.
Okay, you guys eventually walk through the park, length of a city block up to the main gate, and it's just regular raining, light raining at that point, and you feel much better, Titus. You don't feel the magic anymore, Murdar. You never did feel the magic, Sparrow, but you feel nature again. You feel that half and half push. But once you went back, you could feel you were right. It was like a blanket. And you just thought they were all crazy for a minute, and there's magic-y stuff in a tree and a river and too much water, and he almost tried to chop on...
But I believe him.
You do. I know you do.
We fought werewolves and stuff, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, I think while we're in town, I think I'm going to bed down here in the park.
Doesn't that seem dangerous now?
Especially since it's raining.
It's
a killer tree.
I'll be fine.
The tree could try to.
But if I spend one more night up in that inn, I'm going to go postal. And we don't want that. We've seen how bad that can get.
But what if the tree tries to take your life essence?
Yeah, that thing was literally trying to suck my...
I know where to stay in
Yeah.
the park where the tree won't bother me.
But what if they're like vampire rocks and vampire water and vampire dandelions?
Sometimes your speculation annoys me. If you'll excuse me, I go back into the park. I find a nice naturey spot and I just sit there.
Okay.
we're gonna find his body covered in dandelions and he'll be dead and it'll be like, no.
Sparrow gets fussy. We'll come back. Let's go to the inn.
All right.
Let's go back to the inn.
We need a drink.
Need something. Was that thing an actual tree? What the hell does that?
I have no idea. We should probably ask
Wait.
our druid, but he just went off to have a siesta.
While I am in this, I'm going to sit
Yes.
down for a little while, but then I'm going to mark with grain salt the exact edge of where that starts and finishes in this park. And then I need to go find another druid.
Okay. All right. You take you better part of a couple of hours, and you map out. It's pretty much a radius that points straight towards that tree.
All right.
Okay. That's all kinds of good. After you're done finding the center, or the edge, are you going back to the inn to talk to them, or? No, I'm just going to stay here for a little while. I think you turned your mic off.
Jeez, Sparrow.
No, I'm going to stay here for a little while and
okay.
Yeah, and just sit.
Meditate with the wilds.
Don't
Right.
be a hermit. Hermits get killed.
Alrighty, you guys get back to the inn. Innkeeper's there. He's like, "Hey, how you doing? It's midday. Lunch.
Something. I need a drink, but yeah,
2 copper for the 3 of you."
Yeah, you said it was happy hour and that the drinks were free.
Oh, that's the mages area. You should take them up there then.
No,
Or should I put it on the Mage Guild tab then for happy hour?
Well, certainly.
I can do that.
Well, certainly.
Wonderful. I can do that right now. Did you want to cover you and them?
Yes, I do.
Okay, excellent. Wonderful. All right.
Yeah.
And he brings out three mugs full of spiced rum.
Fantastic.
I noticed why you did that.
Oh, did you?
You motherfucker.
It's kind of peachy.
Oh,
Stop
I
it.
see what you did there.
But they have the slice. But they have the slice of orange that's thrown in there.
That's right.
Oh, it's creepy.
How about the desserts? Peach pie.
Yeah. Delicious. With no sugar added. Right? Yeah.
Stop
Wonderful.
it.
Okay, you guys have your grog.
Yep.
All right, so what the hell was that thing?
It's some kind of demonic tree.
By the way, Murdar is like really harsh of a name. Can I give you a nickname?
Go right ahead.
Can I call you Doc?
Go ahead. Call me Doc.
Or could we call you Marty?
Well, no, stop it. No, just follow my logic. There's an M, there's a D. They're not exactly touching, but
Oh,
they're-
he's an MD.
so he's Doc. Can I call you Doc? I don't want to offend you. This is why I was asking.
You call me Doc.
Doc, I like it. That's good.
right.
That's good stuff.
So, yes, there's a demonic tree up there. There's some type of tree, maybe not demonic, but it obviously sucks
make a
out
roll?
your life force.
A folklore roll. 20. I was due.
Nice. There is tell of a layer of an ancient spider.
Shelob.
No, you idiot. That
Why am I an
is-
idiot?
That curates a library underground. It's supposedly in the King's City, and it's supposedly guarded by an area that is devoid of nature.
And those spiders we found could be related to that spider.
Could be.
A library
There's a library?
with hidden. Okay, so legend tells in the city where there's a guild for everything that once there was a giant spider that haunted the area that would later become the King's City, and that the spider was banished deep below ground by the kings of old. Now, they couldn't kill this thing, but they could trap it in its sanctum. Now, this spider gathered books. It loved knowledge. It hoarded knowledge, and in fact, it would kill people to keep knowledge from getting in their hands. And I remember now that it guarded its area against nature. Because it had been so cursed by nature, it cursed nature back.
No take backs.
Clearly.
It was fond of reading 8 books at a time, with its one with each eye.
It could read 8 books at a time. 1 in each hand thingy and 1 for each eye.
Radish, I never know if you're just like a bard in a different body or if you make shit up better than anybody I've ever met.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's,
I'm a well-learned and well-read person.
you have me believing.
How do you think I got Molly?
I always thought money. I'm not going to lie to you.
I was an orphan, sir.
Oh, then I legitimately have no answer to your question. So I give way to your better judgment, maybe. This conversation went awry, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Who's Molly?
My fiance.
Yeah. Well, is she still your fiance or like?
Yeah, I saved her from the goons. They were on my control.
Yeah. She's a nice looking
When was
woman.
the last time you seen her?
Last time we were in Oxley,
And how long ago was that?
like a week.
Probably.
Yeah.
She's nice.
What are you implying, sir?
She's a nice looking woman.
We're in different zip codes, I think, by now.
Yeah, it's not cheating if you're in a different zip code.
This is not like that time that I had a girlfriend in Canada.
If you're in a different fiefdom, it doesn't count. Dwarf or otherwise, even if you don't know if it's
So what do
male
you
or female.
think? You think that tree is the beginning of the lair of the spider?
I think so.
So how the hell are we supposed to get so wait. Are you insinuating you want to go hunt down a magical spider that could probably eat us all alive just because we're bored? Just making sure we're on the same page.
Well, no, I'm just saying that that's probably what that means. I'm not saying we should go get it, even though it would mean stories and honor and valor, and no one would ever forget our names. Not that they're going to forget our names anyways, but...
See, what's funny is Reg believes that shit that he just said come out of his mouth.
What do you mean?
No. Say it again. Say it, honor, respect, all that. That was great. Try it again.
So do you think
Sorry.
if we had the head of the spider on a stick that we'd get an audience with the king?
Well, I think we could get a king if we went through the seneschal and probably fill out some paperwork, and maybe if we go and we have to put in a bid of summons in with at the front desk, and probably talk to the royal valet to see if maybe we could get perhaps it's sometime the next couple of weeks.
So we're like royal exterminators. This is essentially the gist.
Well, no, I mean we could do that. I mean, we could go see the king.
Well, now what I'm
but there's a massive library.
Well, I'm freaking worried that we just left Sparrow out in that crap, if that is true.
He wanted to go stay there. He's getting all snippy.
He was getting fussy, wasn't he?
I have fire in this hand, ice in this hand. I'd like to use these eventually.
All right. So
Make a squirt gun. Start a squirt gun fight.
stop it.
Nice.
So,
So I'd like to ask the innkeeper. I summon him over here to our table, and I
Yeah.
say, "What do you know about the tree that's in the park you sent us to?"
The pine tree or the one with the leaves on it?
The one with the leaves on it.
It's leafy and not pine tree.
No, the one that's around the corner.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's pine trees over on this side, and then there's the regular trees over on the other side.
You've never been in the park before,
Yes, I've been to the park. I just described it to you, idiot.
right? Did you ever go?
You
down
go in the front
trail?
gate, and
That's
over
right.
on this side there are the pine trees. I'm doing it even so it's like you're looking into the gate, right?
That's
There's
right.
the pine trees over here, and then there's the regular trees over there.
Correct.
And there's the pond right here, and we're done.
No, we're
That's
not.
all
done.
the trees that are in the park. There's the pine trees over here, and the regular trees over there. What the hell? Yeah, I've been to the park like a bunch. I have a daughter. She goes to the park.
I don't think he can see it.
Doesn't sound like it.
No.
Okay. Well, let's suit up, get everything you need, and let's go back to make sure that Sparrow doesn't end up getting eaten by a freaking she spider.
Also, if it's seeking out magical power, I'm worried now that we left our friend who's full of power of the wild, something that the spider hates, in its domain.
I think I just said that.
I know. Well, I'm echoing it.
Oh, okay. Echo. Yeah.
All right.
You're an echo.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right, let's grub up, put it on the guilds tab, gear up, let's move.
Will do.
it's like, look, I have a limitless Amex. Let's do this.
Yeah. It's gotta
I'm
be
not a
fun.
mage. Yeah. So your bill is $70 billion, and you're in indentured servitude for the remainder of your life.
I have fire in one hand, ice in the other.
You could go to prison for that, if you don't pay that. They're going to do more than just, dock your taxes. You could go to debtor's prison for that.
Sure can.
They still have that nowadays.
Yes, they do.
Okay. All right, you guys go back to the park.
Yep. We're
You're
all
geared up.
suited up, though.
You're ready to go. Your stuff is tight. You roll in through the front gate.
We walk on
It's
slow
about
motion.
11:30 in the afternoon or 11:30 in the morning. You're ready to go. You are cocked, locked, and ready to rock. You
have
you
Sparrow's
see your
gear.
band of merry men carrying a
hand
pack
it to
of
them.
your gear. Come through the gate like they are ready, like the scene out of friggin' Reservoir Dogs. They're rolling down the
I was gonna
way,
say-
and one of them does not tip. They are ready to go. It is on like Donkey Kong.
I was going to say the movie Role
What
Models.
are you doing
but
with
whatever.
my stuff?
So, as it turns out, we're pretty sure that this park was built over the lair of a gigantic monstrous spider lord who sleeps beneath the surface of the city and has acquired centuries of untold magical knowledge. And the reason that there's no nature in that center of the park is because he pushes it out.
What my friend Radish tried to impart to you is that we're in the spider-killing business, and business is booming.
Okay.
That's what he said, though.
And we're going to burn this goddamn tree down first and foremost.
Wow.
Right. Okay.
That's anger.
Just a minute, though.
Uno
before you do
momento,
that.
por favor.
What?
By the way, your meditation and relaxation has been blissful.
Okay.
No issues. No, like it had stopped raining. The sun had come out,
Zippity-yay.
but it wasn't bothering
My,
you.
oh my, what a wonderful day.
Not even in the face.
Plenty of sunshine in my way.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay.
Mr. Blue.
Okay, so I
Thanks,
had to
Walt
even get
Disney.
on the end of that one. No, it was nice. Everything kind of dried out. It was really sort of good, and
Sit down on my cloak.
yeah,
Just relax.
yeah. You were, and then
These assholes.
the Three Musketeers rolled up, and here we go.
D'Artagnan.
We're like the Ghostbusters from Ghostbusters 2.
No,
he's at a
don't
nice
say
restaurant.
that.
We're covered in slime and over there.
You gave me goose bit.
Okay.
dude.
All right. Well, let me test something related to what you said, and then we can go from there. Because if I can't do any magic near that thing, we might have a bigger problem than all that.
Okay.
Can I kind of extend my senses into the grass
Uh-huh.
and then push past the line of salt that
No.
I made? There's no way.
You're like, and there's a wall. You're like, ooh.
Okay, now I'm going to step over that line
Okay.
and try to feel anything from outside it.
Huh.
Okay, can I grab the grass below me?
Nope.
Nothing.
Like your feet are in the grass. Feels like you're on pavement.
Let's step
Like
back
you're
again.
like it rubs on your feet, and you're like, oh, okay, I get that. You step out, and you're like, ugh, that was bad. That was like
Okay.
it was unpleasant.
I can tell you right now that if we go in there without magic of any kind, at least my kind. Maybe his will work, but mine will not.
Well, we've seen his magic work.
So
Okay,
your
but,
bow is just as good as your magic. It is what it is.
I'm just warning you. If we're in a pinch, don't expect me to be able to yank you out of it.
But we're saving nature.
yeah, pinch poke.
Oh, I like
you'll
that.
make
I
a-
like that idea. But I just want everybody to know that
Captain
This is-
Planet.
From what I know of this lore that Radish has told us, I think the more we hurt the spider, the chances of nature's magic working will be far greater. Right now, the spider is at full strength.
oh jeez.
I can call down a rock and see if it'll dig for us, or kill stuff. You know,
Oh
like
yeah, your bird buddy.
that. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero.
So the tree. As Sparrow puts on his gear, I boldly and defiantly head towards that tree.
Yep. I follow.
Yep.
And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. We thank you for listening, and as always, you'll hear from us real soon. Bye-bye. Bye. And that's it tonight for us on Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. Joshua Jackson is at ActionJack853. Kelly is at Aerith. John Kennedy is at JKMyth. Rico is at R1C0. And me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, we all hold fantastic realms within our mind's eye and can share that with those around us to make the world a better place. Bring that with you every time we venture out into the world. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.